This is Highland Park, Illinois, a town I know all too well. I've spent countless summer evenings on the beach here, making friends. In the winters, we'd gather at each other's houses. I even worked on the mansions in this area, getting to know the homeowners and the crews who built them. Over the years, I came to know many people here. This place has always been familiar, a town I have a deep connection to. For most, Highland Park is exactly what it looks like, a safe, tight-knit community, a place to raise a family or to spend summers on the lake. But in July of 2022, all of that changed. On the morning of July 4th, families gathered downtown for the annual parade. It was here, from the rooftop of a building along Central Avenue, that Robert Crimo III opened fire on the crowd below. In less than a minute, dozens of shots were fired. People fled in panic, leaving all their belongings scattered across the street. By the time the chaos stopped, 7 people had lost their lives, and more than 40 others were injured. And the day before, I was there. It was just another summer day. I went to get breakfast at Walker Brothers with my friends, the same friends I had stayed over with the night before. It was that exact same street where just 24 hours later, the shooting would unfold. While I wasn't there during the shooting itself, someone I know was. He wants to remain anonymous, but he was inside that same restaurant when the attack began. He saw the chaos firsthand. He watched people he knew lose their lives. And not only that, he grew up alongside the man responsible. He was childhood friends with Robert Crimo. He knew him long before the headlines, long before that day.
They're just like in shock. I think we were like all in shock. And my mom was like, can't believe we used to let this kid sleep here.
Yeah. This was the house of Robert Crimo. He lived here with his mother up until the shooting, when it was abruptly abandoned with everything still inside. This is the house where he planned the attack that would change Highland Park forever. And today, I'm inside, joined by someone who knew him his entire life, to paint a clearer picture of the events that unfolded.
As well as a tank that is parked right directly in front of the house. Now, when we first arrived here, we were able to get directly in front of the home, and I was able to count at least a dozen FBI agents.
Right after the shooting, the house was raided by the police. The front door was broken, and it never got fixed, only secured. It was June of 2024. By then, I had driven past this house countless times on my commute. Nobody ever came or went. Robert Crimo's car sat in the driveway, unmoved for 2 years. It was his personal car, not the Honda Fit that he had taken from his mom. One day, curiosity got the better of me, and I walked around to the back. The door was just open, and inside it was all still there. Everything left behind, frozen in time since the shooting. I wondered when the right moment would be to document it. I hesitated, I walked away, and soon after, I learned I had missed my chance. The belongings were all hauled into dumpsters. An entire year later, I remembered, wait a second, this place is still here.
All right, folks, it's about 4 or 5 in the morning. Sun's about to come up. Probably the best time to go. But here it is. The front door's been kicked in by the FBI. The lights are on.
We were about to document something dark, but at least we were well equipped with all the information.
Here's the front of the house, everybody. Now, as you can see, no one's walked up here in quite a long time. But I never actually walked up here. But this is the door that was busted in by the FBI. Man, it's been abandoned for a while. Since, at least since then. It was winterized 2024. But there have been notes here for a while that this has just been vacant. You could see it. It's been busted right there, the glass. Might have been from kids throwing rocks. But yeah, this is how they got in. And they had cameras, alarms, everything. It's just all abandoned, like genuinely abandoned now. It's kind of crazy. So here was the back of the house. There's like some statues left, really, not much, but up there, the news got permission to get a photo of this side of the house. And right there, there was a mural of the shooter. There was like a smiley face and a guy holding a gun. And that's since been painted over, as you can see. But that was just right out there. Now there's like an arrow kind of drawn around it. But right up there was Bobby Cremo's room. And then this is kind of where they had their little bonfires and stuff. You could see though, the windows have been all blacked out here. And we kind of came here before. There was like a lot of junk around here. Not sure exactly what, but just like random construction materials and stuff. But there's a lot of stuff just kind of around this backyard. Now not much is left. But this is the outside of the house, as you can see. But we are in. You see that? Yeah, all the stuff is gone now. Looks like they might be remodeling it.
While the house had been emptied, there were still many clues about his past. In fact, one of the clues comes from a man who knew him himself. Lighthearted or dark, I think it's important to document these things.
Yeah.
So did you know everybody that got shot, or how many people do you know that got shot?
I knew 2 people, which was like our family, friends, family, her grandpa, and my friend's little sister.
Tell me the story, what happened?
Yeah, we were getting breakfast at Highland Park, Walker Brothers, and it was just normal. The parade was going on, and everything was chill. And at first, we heard the first couple of gunshots, but we didn't know it was gunshots. We thought it was part of the parade, maybe like fireworks or something. Until like the second shot, third shot maybe, they started coming through the main door of the restaurant. And that's when we knew, this isn't a shooting. This is like something's going down.
At what point did you walk outside and see the scene?
Well, when I walked to the back, it took me 10 minutes to kind of I was just standing there looking at everybody running. So I wasn't very sure what was going on. I didn't want to believe that it was a shooter or whatever you want to call it. And I was walking through, and I started seeing people injured and stuff on the ground. And I went a little bit back towards Walker Brothers, towards the restaurant where I was eating. And then that's when I seen my family's friend, grandpa on the floor. And I was this is happening, this is shooting. So.
Did you know it was your family friend?
Yeah. When I saw their grandpa on the ground and their family around huddling him, that's when I knew it was there.
Huh.
Yeah. And just growing up, in this town, you would never expect it, something crazy like this would happen. But I guess it can happen anywhere.
Right.
Just because you live in a safe area and neighborhood or whatever doesn't mean shit like this can't happen. It can happen anywhere.
It was so unexpected, dude.
Dude, I know.
I remember, I was of all the places here.
Yeah.
Hello everybody, exclusive video today. We are inside the Highland Park mass shooter's home, Bobby Cremo III. This is the home where he plotted his mass shooting and killed 7 people in the Highland Park downtown. Now, not much is left here at this current time, but you can kind of get an idea on just what was going on in this house just by seeing what's on the walls and just seeing just all these rooms here. It honestly was a pretty nice house. I mean, there's enough stuff left behind to kind of show you kind of what went on in his head. And the fact that this is like just sitting out here like this is mind-blowing to me. But without further ado, I'm here with my friend who was actually friends with him at a certain time, and he'll tell you more about what he knows about Bobby Crimo, and we'll kind of show you guys around the house and what it used to look like. Let's get into it. There was a carpet that was here?
Yeah, this used to be carpet.
Ah, okay.
There used to be carpet. There's carpet on the stairs too. The stairs had carpet and stuff.
Huh.
Little carpet. There's like some weird, like little sculptures.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. This house belongs to God. What do we got right here? What is that? Oh, what? The Baha'i Temple?
What if this house is haunted, bro?
You think it's haunted? Do you think she went to the Baha'i Temple?
100%.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, you know for a fact?
Yeah.
That's weird. Do you know what they like do over there?
Not at all.
Huh.
Yeah, I have no clue.
The Baha'i Temple is one of 8 continental temples constructed to serve all of North America, and it sits right here on the North Shore, towering over everything else. The Baha'i religion is basically, I guess it says on Wikipedia, the unity of religion. I know a lot of wealthy people who have this kind of faith in the area. That's all I will get into. So if you guys don't know what this is, there's like 7 of these massive buildings, and it's a religion. One of my friends goes to this building, but I don't know much about it.
She was a psychic or some shit.
His mom, really?
Yeah, that's what she did for a living. She was like a psychic and like a healer or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude. Like tarot card readings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like,
I didn't know.
yeah, dude, that's what she did for a living. She had like her own little shop downtown Highland Park.
Really?
Where she did like tarot card reading and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. She was like a hippie or whatever. Yeah, but he was very strong in the awake. He was like always talking about like, you guys gotta be awake. I don't know, it was weird, bro.
He was just saying that?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's like, you guys are now woke.
But yeah, guys, so, I mean, everything's kind of being renovated, it looks like, and this home's probably gonna be resold. It's honestly a pretty nice house. The house went into foreclosure, and at this time, it had sold.
There's like a coffee table here, and just like a small little 2-seater couch.
Okay. Bro, look up there.
It's leaking.
The windows are all, like, blocked.
Yeah, these were like this already.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't even, like, see in, really.
Oh yeah, you can.
After the shooting, journalists filed Freedom of Information requests all across the board. Records paint a longer, messier story behind these walls. Over the years, Highland Park police were called here and to the family countless times. Early reports show officers responding to domestic disputes between Bobby's parents. By 2011, there were suspicious activity complaints tied to threatening calls and texts. Messages from unknown numbers late at night, including threats to break into her house. The responding officer notes that the story shifted, but was serious enough to take a sworn statement and move forward with a grand jury subpoena for phone records. There's also a signed no trespassing notice naming a specific man the mother wanted barred from the property. Neighbors remember the exterior changing too. Some windows were blacked out over time, adding to the feeling that the home was becoming closed off from the neighborhood.
You know, their parents were already divorced when I met him. So it must have been when he was like younger or something.
Would you stay at like this house more, or like
Yeah, this house. Yeah.
Was it just him and her living here?
Yeah, it was just her and sister.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you speak to his mom or sister a lot?
No, because the sister would have come to visit because she was in college.
Ah.
So she was staying at the school and stuff, but
There's like spray paint all over the house. Like,
I remember the door had like, well, this was black, but like a lot of the doors had like spray paint. Maybe it was to keep people out.
Probably, yeah.
Cause you said like people were.
They were when the whole thing went down. There was people that came by to throw, you know, they were like throwing shit at her car and the house. You know, they were throwing rocks, and she like called the cops, and there's like a security outside of the house all the time. So she probably did this so people wouldn't look in or whatever.
Did she have a lot of money? She hired security.
I think maybe, I don't think so, but I think maybe the court, you know, just out of her protection maybe. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this was here. We went like a year ago. You could see like the FBI kind of kicked down this door, I think, right?
Yeah.
And there's still some mail here. Denise Pessina.
Yeah, that's Bobby's mom.
Notice of data breach. This is from July 2024. Court authorized notice of. Oh, dude, this is for Robert Cremo. Dude, this is a class action lawsuit that was sent to him. Holy crap. Yo. That's literally his name here still. That's actually wild that there's mail with his name. Here's like something from a lawyer. Probably just sent.
It's like when they were trying to lawyer up.
Yeah.
So like, when'd you first meet him? Like when you were kids? Like, explain like your childhood.
I met him 6th grade. Yeah, he was always like the quiet, nerdy kid though. Like, he didn't really have a lot of friends. In middle school, 8th grade, that's when we started like hanging out, going to the skate park, skating and stuff. We went to high school together, freshman year. It's pretty cool, still hung out with him. And then sophomore year, he just went MIA.
You guys would have like sleepovers and stuff?
Yeah, bro, he would sleep over at the house too. Like, he would sleep over at the house. Cause we would just like around, we'd like go skate, stay out late, smoke weed, come to the house, sleep. Just like, you know, we just around most of the time. Yeah, we never knew he had like this whole dark side to him, you know, or whatever he was going through, I guess. He never really told us about it. Should've, could've helped him out some way or something.
Did he ever tell you about any problems he had or anything?
No, see, that's the thing, dude, is that like, when I used to hang out with him, like, and like other people, he was like, just very quiet. Like, he was always quiet, but like, if you like talk to him, he would like respond and like, you know, laugh always. Like, he was always happy. So like, we never knew what was going on, you know, in his actual personal life, I guess. But with us, he was already always just calm and chill. Like normal, bro, he was normal. There's like no other way to put it, like, he's chill, he was normal.
Should we go to the other rooms then?
There was like a brown carpet in here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
That's weird.
It wasn't like that before?
Nah.
Oh, dude, look in the corner. There's like a bunch of napkins. I wonder if was this house like hoarded at all, or?
No.
That's like just dirty.
Yeah, that's really.
What the heck? That's wild. Why is that there? Yeah. Anything left? Nah, nothing.
Oh my god, it smells so bad.
Really?
Yeah, it smells really good.
Yeah, it's like dirty in here.
Yeah, dude, it smells so bad.
Dude, is this how they live, bro? Cause look, this is just like, looks like it hasn't been cleaned in forever.
Yeah.
So it was like the kitchen was dirty.
Yeah, it smells dirty.
Oh yeah, dude, look at that. Gross. Dude, this house must have been straight up abandoned, bro. There's like literally food in there. Dude, this must have been really nasty.
See the blonde hair?
Oh yeah. Gross. She was blonde, right? I think.
Yeah.
Dude, how much you want to bet there's still like food in there?
Dude, I don't even want to open it.
Yeah, we can do it at the end or something.
We'll do it at the end.
Yeah.
Open that shit.
What about these walls? Were they like this?
No.
No, this is new.
No, yeah. Maybe she was just like going through it and just started painting random shit. Yeah, but it was like this though. Dirty and shit.
Alright, let's go upstairs. So, what's up with this room?
Yeah, this was just like, there's like a second living room from what I remember. It's still the same.
And there were like family photos up and everything, right?
Yeah. And here. This was Bobby's room.
This was his room.
Yeah.
So, when did he start like painting the wall? You said this was how it looked.
Yeah, this is how it looked.
That's him, and this is the room that we're standing in right now. The same room that he filmed this music video.
Look how creepy it is though, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like very, very odd. But yeah, this was his room. There was like a little mattress here, like a little twin-size bed. Like just like sitting flat. With like no bed frame. It was just like the mattress and this little thing.
Did he have like a lot of posters or like?
They had like a bunch of posters of weird shit on the wall. But it was like a mess. It was like there was just shit everywhere. Yeah, dude. It's weird though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very strange.
How's it feel being in here again?
Feels weird, dude. You know, very odd. Very strange. We were supposed to link up for content. Yeah, 8 months before he did the shooting.
So he hit you up and he was like, let's make a music video?
Yeah, he hit me up and he was like, hey, you're still doing videography and still, I was like, yeah, I'm still doing a little bit of it, still do a little bit of music too. He was like, yeah, let's collab.
You're always on my mind, cutie with the fat ass, I wanna make you mine. I'm running out of time, shawty we can skip.
But I didn't follow through.
How do you feel like talking about all this stuff?
Would have never thought like somebody I used to like hang out with in high school would have done some dumb shit like this. But no, his music was shit. His music was shit.
People want to make a name for themselves one way or another. Robert wanted to be a rapper, calling himself Awake the Rapper. He released dozens of songs and music videos online, but what stood out wasn't the quality of the music. It was the strange, dark symbolism that ran through almost everything he made. Some videos show stick figure drawings of people being shot. Others showed him draped in flags inside empty classrooms, or even wearing tactical gear. There were lyrics about death, about mass shootings and violence, and looking back, they read like warnings hidden in plain sight. At the time, people brushed it off as someone just chasing an image, pushing shock value for attention. But now, it's hard not to see these videos as foreshadowing. The symbolism is always there. The violent hints were always there. They just weren't taken seriously until it was too late.
What do you think about his music career? Like, do you think he would have been successful if he didn't do this? Or was his music not good?
No comment. His music. Hey. You know what is crazy though? Is that his music had no streams, and when the shooting happened, and I like went to his page, dude, everything was at like 20K followers.
Yeah.
Like everything blew up, bro, which is crazy to me.
I almost wonder if he did that for like just the clout. Honestly. I feel like that's why people do that kind of stuff nowadays, just to be recognized.
What a shitty way that.
I know.
What a shitty way to do that. Music went just like viral and stuff.
Yeah.
In like a couple of hours, literally, because when they caught him and like put him out there, it's like everything went up. SoundCloud, Spotify, it's crazy.
Did you produce the beats for him in the videos, or who made the beats?
Dude, I don't know where the beats came from. I know one of them was from some dude we got in high school with. He was older than us though. He was like 2 years older than us, but I forgot his name.
Were there any songs that you guys actually collaborated on, or were you guys just talking about it?
No, we were talking about it, dude. Yeah, we were gonna link up to make a song together and stuff and shoot a music video, but we didn't end up following through. He actually texted me. I don't think I texted him, or he wanted me to be a part of his team, which was the away team or whatever. So he wanted to like start a whole team and stuff and get something rolling for his music thing, but I never took the offer or decided to do it, you know?
So there's like not any weird things that he did that made you think anything?
Nah, dude. I'm telling you, he was very normal, dude. Like,
did he do any drugs or anything?
no, I mean, we would just like smoke weed, but that's about it.
Huh.
Yeah, nothing like, I mean, not that I know, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe he started taking hard drugs when he dropped out and went MIA, but from what I remember, we would just like smoke weed with him. But she dumped him like 4 days before he did the shooting.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Holy cow.
Yeah, like 4 days I think before he did the shooting. So he got like dumped, and then 4 days later the fucking shooting happened.
Did you know her?
No, dude, I don't know who the she was.
Some random girl?
Yeah, but I remember she like took it to the internet, and she was like exposing him and stuff because he was like on some weird shit with her, and like dude, the messages were crazy though.
That he sent to her?
Yeah, it was like some weird, like kinky weird. Yeah, dude, it was like some weird shit.
So she like embarrassed him in front of the world, kind of.
Pretty much. Like it was some weird shit. Like, so I wish we could find the girl who like was dating him before that.
Did you ever on Snapchat, or like how'd you see the messages?
Someone screenshotted it from a different profile and they put it out. So then it started going like viral, like not gonna say viral, but like in our area, everybody was like watching these messages. But it was weird, bro. Yeah.
Do you know anyone who knew him like really close to the shooting? Besides the girl? Well, I guess you didn't know her.
No, dude, because he had moved to Indiana for a bit. So, you know, I don't think anybody else was there for him, I guess. Besides that chick he was dating, but yeah, other than that, I wouldn't know anyone else. I don't know any of the people he was connected with in Indiana, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's kind of like scary, you know?
Yeah. And over here you could see like she put like a tarp over, or maybe this was this before or after the shooting?
Well, this was after.
After.
Yeah.
So people couldn't look in.
Yeah, I'm guessing people were, you know. Yeah, because it looked like she spray painted these too.
Yeah. That's crazy. She straight up was like spray painting her house.
Yeah, dude, she covered it with garbage bags.
Was this her room?
Yeah. She must have slept here, yeah.
Was that spray paint there?
No, this wasn't here.
The heck was she trying to do?
Dude, I have no clue.
Were those holes there?
No.
Dude, this house was in really bad shape for a while. Dude, this straight up must have been abandoned, bro. Like,
Yeah.
with everything in it for a while. What's up with the thing on the door there?
This wasn't here though.
Oh, it wasn't.
That's actually really weird. There's like a bunch of shit in this one, like just like a bunch of random stuff. It's just like a storage room.
Oh, okay. This one doesn't have like the thing on the door. Did someone like break that? Like the FBI?
Oh yeah, I was about to say that. The FBI probably, you know, ran through this, busted this thing open. I remember I like got my gun, bro. Oh, shit. I got my gun. I loaded that. I'm like, I'm gonna go kill Bobby, bro.
Oh, you were mad.
Dude, I was pissed. I was like driving around looking for him.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I was fucking ready.
So you said that the FBI came to your house?
Yeah, dude, and then my mom calls me. And she's like, hey, we have some detectives here that want to talk to you. And I was like, shit. I was like, So I went back home. I remember the detectives came out. They're like, we just gotta ask you a couple questions. He's like, what were you guys talking about on Facebook? What were you guys talking about? Because I'm guessing they already read the conversation and they just wanted to like see if it was like, I would stick to the story or whatever. I was like, no, but we were gonna make a song together and I was gonna shoot content for him. He's like, what kind of content? And I was like, oh, he was a rapper or whatever, and we were gonna make a song together. And then he started questioning about the face tat that he had, the 47. He's like, what does the 47 stand for? He's like, I see you have 99. And I was like, well, it's just a damn bird. And he's like, does it mean anything? And I'm like, no, it doesn't. It's just random. And he said, what other tattoos do you have? And I was like, well, that's about it. And he's like, well, why did Bobby get face tats? And I was like, I don't know. And he was like, oh, okay. He's like, so that's all you know? And I'm like, yep, that's all I know. He's like, okay, have a good day. And he just like took off.
Oh, that was it?
It was so sketch.
Was it that the day of?
That same day.
Wow.
That same day, I remember. It was the same day. They pulled up at like 6 or 6:30.
At night?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, they pulled up in the like all blacked out Suburban.
Did they ever follow up with you, or that was it?
That was it. Yeah, they never followed up with me. It was like a bed. It's probably it's like a guest room, but I don't know if her sister maybe stayed here. But yeah, it's a good bed.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like this place is like a mess. Like there's like a security panel in the other room I noticed, and that's painted over. Like this right here, dude.
Oh yeah.
That's literally like.
That's spray paint, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The security's technically still on, but it's like
Spray paint.
they did not care.
He's just like sitting in his room, like thinking about, plotting for a whole year, pretty much, to do this. It's just crazy. I don't know, it's crazy to me that like he was in this room, literally plotting to do a fucking shooting, which is just crazy to me.
Yeah, dude, for months.
Dude, I know. That's what they said, right? The article said that they was like, it was premeditated and stuff, and it was like for a year. And they saw his little writing journal or whatever. So.
Down here's the basement. Did you go down here a lot?
Yeah.
Was this like blood always here?
Dude, no.
That's all new then.
Yeah.
Huh. That's so weird. It kind of looks like paint, but some of it doesn't look like paint. Makes it less creepy.
Yeah, it's the less creepy. Down here, we would basically hang out and just smoke weed and just like listen to music and just literally just hang out. That's like all we did here. There's like some couches and bean bags down here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Still the same. It's fresh.
There's cobwebs all over it.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. You could tell, I mean, this house, like, dude, this was abandoned, bro, because there's, like, things to make it smell better in here. But it's like, I could still smell the mold, though.
Yeah, I can smell it, too. I could definitely smell it.
So this over here was the sauna. There's the sump pump. Could be a fire hazard. Did you ever go in here?
It smells like...
Yeah. Was this like the laundry room then?
Yeah, pretty much. They had like a bunch of storage in there and shit.
So y'all just hung out in that one room with the fireplace.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang, this been gutted. So they just stored stuff here, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Look, that's blacked out too.
Oh yeah.
See what I meant? Like they're spray painting all the freaking windows here. Weird room. Were those his bikes? Are those someone else's?
Oh, those are someone else's.
Oh, it's kind of a big garage.
The safe.
Oh, imagine what was in there.
It's probably still in there.
It could be.
Yeah.
That won't open. Dang. I wonder.
Me too.
Was there a car in here or was this full of junk?
No, it was full of junk.
Really?
Yeah. There was a lot of junk in here.
Wow. I remember when we opened the door here, I could see like just a bunch of shoes like right up here. Like it looked like there was a lot of stuff like around. That's what I was talking about. You couldn't even see inside. That's how I got in.
Wait, that's what you got in?
Yeah, I climbed through that.
After going through the house, we can piece together a clearer picture of what life inside was like. Robert Crimo III's room had been painted erratically, and based on his earlier music videos, we know this was done close to the shooting. In those videos, the walls were still bare, but by the time of the attack, they had been painted over. Elsewhere in the home, we saw red stains on the sink and in different areas. Some were clearly paint, while others were more concerning, but likely still not blood, just signs of neglect. Other details spoke of both sudden abandonment and poor living conditions. Food left in the sink suggested the house was walked away from abruptly. On the stove, remnants of old food were still burned in, and in corners of the house nobody had ever cleaned. Piles of clutter showed signs of hoarding and neglect. By this time, the house had already been cleared out. Rooms were stripped bare in preparation for renovation. It had been purchased at auction by a Middle Eastern couple, and fresh work was already going to begin inside shortly after taking this. The evidence suggests two things. The home was abandoned suddenly, and that even before then, living conditions inside were not that good. But now, the home is no longer abandoned. Renovations are transforming it into something new. Everything is likely painted over. Maybe this home will be rented out. Throughout this video, we walked through the house with someone who knew Robert. Room after room, he showed what was once here, what his family life was like. The signs point to instability. Police reports from years back describe fighting within the family for years, since his childhood. I made this video to give insight into how someone could do something like this, but maybe the deeper reason they did it is about recognition. People who are invisible sometimes chase it in the worst ways possible. Since Columbine, we've seen shootings like this become part of a cycle where the person responsible gets the recognition they were looking for. And maybe I'm guilty of that in part by shining a light here. But my goal isn't to spread an agenda or to sensationalize. In truth, the best response when someone commits an act like this would be to deny them that recognition, to ignore their name. But people are always curious. You clicked on this video because you wanted to know more. If there's something I want to leave you with, it's this. There are better ways to be remembered, better ways to be known, for doing good for others, for building something meaningful, for creating, raising a family, for making life easier for someone else. Even the smallest act, a kindness to one person, can leave an impression that lasts their entire life. Crime and negativity sells. That's why you're watching this video, and that's why I made it. But the truth is, the light always shines brighter than the dark. Highland Park will heal.